Hi, this is Udi Ofer, and I'm the Director of the Justice Division of ACLU, and I'm speaking to you from my living room. As COVID-19 spreads across the nation, the ACLU is following the guidance of public health experts and working hard to protect the nation's most vulnerable communities. And at the top of that list are people who come in contact with the nation's criminal legal system. Any response to COVID-19 must reduce the footprint of the nation's criminal legal system. The United States has the highest incarceration rate in the world. Millions of people live in our nation's jails and prisons where they eat and sleep in close contact with other people, creating a perfect breeding ground for COVID-19. So to prevent this public health crisis from becoming even worse, it is important that we work to reduce the number of people who come into the criminal system in the first place and to release people from prisons and jails who are vulnerable to COVID-19. So here are the steps that should be taken at a minimum. First, governors and parole boards need to start considering the release of people who are elderly and people who are particularly vulnerable to COVID-19 as identified by CDC guidelines. Second, police, prosecutors, and judges should stop bringing people into the system in the first place. There are about 10 million admissions into our nation's jails every single year, and most of them can be prevented. So police should stop making arrests for minor offenses, and in other circumstances should issue citations instead of making an arrest. And prosecutors should stop detaining people pre-trial and should stop seeking cash bail. And they should file motions to get people out of jail who are in because they could not afford cash bail. All of this could be done without compromising public safety while increasing public health. Let's work together to follow the advice of public health experts. Science, not politics or discrimination, should guide the response. Let's fight to ensure that it does.